What is up, everybody? I'm bringing you this small video because I came across this clip and it made me curious, and I did my own training and researching, basically what you can kind of abuse or get away with when somebody else is in burnout. The clip in question was Punk using Cammy, and I'll show you the clip right now.
Thank you. It's Punk, the winner of DreamHack, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And Crossover, a really strong Dominican player. He's been one of the top players in the country for many years. You guys don't know how strong the country is. He's had big showings in majors for years.
Damn.
That's so much damage.
And now you're stunned.
Boy, man, the things you get away with when the opponent is in burnout.
So for those that don't know what was going on in that clip, basically when somebody is in burnout mode, any frame advantage that you have gets boosted by an extra 4 frames. So basically, if you have a normal that is +1, that normal becomes +5 on block. And same thing, if you had something that was -4, it would be 0 on block. So with Cammy, we can see her crouch jab is -2, her stand fierce is -3, and heavy hooligan is +3. And now if we put the opponent in burnout mode, crouch jab becomes +2, fierce becomes +1, and heavy hooligan becomes +7. With Cammy's 8-frame fierce, now you can get this seemingly unbreakable lockdown. And what's interesting with that is now when somebody's in burnout mode, you can make even more frame traps or block strings, and also put yourself in a more advantageous situation when you would have been maybe even or negative on block. And here's just some clips of some chip out situations I found. And here you can see, even trying to mash out doesn't really work, even with reversal flash kicks of all strengths. But remember, there is a gap, so just find your moment. Or just blow through it with your invincible super. This is a scenario I found with Guile. At this distance, Sonic Boom is +10, which leads into a follow-up. Now Bazooka Knee is +3 with Guile's crouching 4-frame jab. Now you're +3 again, nothing will beat his crouching medium punch. At +13, you can get a little creative. So here's a basic one with Ken. His heavy dragon kick is +1. In Burnout, however, it is now +5 with his 5-frame back medium punch.
How's this? How's this? How's this? How's this?
And like Cammy's, he gives you that feeling of a full lockdown.
How's this? How's this? How's this?
But you just gotta find the gap.
How's this? How's this?
Now here's a basic one with Rio. Stand medium punches -1, fierce -2, and his backwards fireball is +2. And in Burnout, that backwards fireball becomes +5 with his 6-frame medium punch. So now you get something that looks like this. Again, even though it feels like you're in a permanent lockdown, you just gotta find the gap. All that to say, you still gotta respect being in Burnout, and you have to obviously avoid being in Burnout. You still become more at disadvantage than anything. Though some block strings might seem like an infinite, there are gaps to most of these things, and you could try to either find the gap or just blow through them with your invincible supers. But I just wanted to take the time and showcase a little bit about this mechanic. It's definitely interesting. It's worth figuring out what your character can kind of abuse in Burnout and what your character can use to get out of situations like this while in Burnout. All right, hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next one.